adlin or kalimatun haqqin, another hadith in the Sultan al-Jahir, that the highest level of jihad is to say the word of truth in the face of a dictator, in the face of an oppressor. Yes. So stand up for your rights and stand against oppression and injustices. But using the legal methods. Using the legal methods, stand against injustices. Use peaceful methods and legal methods. And in different countries, there are different laws. And in a Muslim country, at some point, if you're oppressed and continue to oppress, then you have the right to even stand with armed struggle to defend yourself in certain situations. And that becomes legal from Islamic point of view, as long as the scholars all agree and a group of authorities announces that. But in the meantime, while you are struggling to get away from oppressors and wars, we have to remind ourselves that I'm being tested. So showing patience and perseverance is important, making dua is important, and reflecting on the wisdom of these sufferings and understanding that these sufferings are temporary and sooner or later will finish. And finally, any other kinds of sufferings that people see in this life, first we have to analyze and identify the cause of the sufferings, and if it's within our human efforts, we have to get away from it. And if sufferings are caused by injustices of other people, we have to stand for our rights. But if we have made our efforts and still we are suffering, we have to understand that Allah is testing us, and we have to understand that Allah will also Allah will give us the ability to, inshallah, handle the test, and Allah will not ask us beyond that. La yukallifu Allahu nafsan illa wus'aha. Allah will not charge anyone beyond their capacity. When we understand this formula of mercy of Allah, that Allah only asks us what we are capable of. So whatever happens beyond our choices, beyond our capabilities, we don't have to worry about it. And we should have full confidence that Allah has a wisdom behind it, and inshallah it is meant to be good for me. Subhanallah. Understanding this formula brings a lot of peace, a lot of times because we are causing trouble for ourselves and for others because we expect things beyond our choices, beyond our control. So now to conclude, this life is all about tests and trials, and we have spoken about the nature of sufferings and the nature of this life. Inshallah, in the next session, we will talk about the nature of death and the natural disasters, and that will inshallah complete our session with Qada and Qadar. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept from all of us, especially in these days, and help us to reflect on these things much more seriously and deeply, and help us to make some good decisions in these days, and help us to become much stronger believers and much better human beings as a result of this crisis and this testing time. May Allah help this test to become easy for Muslims all over the world, especially in poor countries, that they are going through a lot of sufferings, a lot of hardships, financial hardships and other problems. May Allah make this test easy on the whole humanity and help humanity to reflect on the purpose of this test. May Allah accept our dua. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi.